Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I think it's time to do some more complaining. As stupid as that might sound, I am really sick of this company, and they keep doing stuff that just frustrates me every single day. So I'm going to spend the next 8 minutes or so complaining about it. That is literally the point of this video. I haven't complained in a couple weeks in terms of a whole video set around complaining. If you don't want to watch, I understand that. But I'm basically just going to express my thoughts and my frustrations about a few different things. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 25,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's start off with the first thing that frustrates me, which is what is going on in the pack market during the week this season. What is this? A pink diamond unsellable NBA All-Star Devin Booker for 35,000 VC. It's obviously a significant discount off of what it would cost to buy that card from the player market. I actually don't know exactly how much pink diamonds are selling for VC-wise in the player market, but I can scroll through here and find a pink diamond that I don't already have, and it's, yeah, somewhere around 100,000 probably. So, well, a little less than that, but 80,000 maybe is somewhere around what he's going for, 70,000, I don't know. So it's a good discount in terms of price, but he's unsellable, and it's VC only. It's just another money grab. There's a bajillion money grabs by this company, and this is just another one of them, unfortunately. But obviously, we've complained a lot about the gambling-only stuff and the terrible odds. And if y'all have been following Troy Dan's streams, that man has opened 2,500 packs on these last 3 weekends of these packs and has not pulled a single 100 overall. In 2,500 packs, $8,000 spent Canadian is what he's spent, something like that. And he has not pulled a single 100 overall. That is absurd. So I can complain about that all I want. Lots of people will complain about that all they want. That is ridiculous, no doubt about it. I cannot stand this gambling-only trend of content, and I hope that it changes very, very soon. But at the same time, that's not even really the point of what I want to complain about in today's video. I'm not thrilled about this, obviously. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I don't like the fact that the only way to get one of the Galaxy Opals guaranteed is to lock in the set, and even then, you're obviously not guaranteed to get a Galaxy Opal you actually want. You might go out there and get Ray Allen or Blake Griffin when you really want Rudy Gay, Gerald Wallace, or Lonzo Ball, in my mind at least. So yeah, that sucks. Obviously, that's another really unfortunate aspect of this whole thing. But then LeBron James, I know this is not a 2K thing. LeBron just scored 40,000 points. He reached a mark for scoring that I do not think we will ever see matched in our lifetime. It is very unlikely that we will see somebody with the longevity and success of a LeBron challenge that type of record ever again. I mean, it just find it unrealistic. The only guy that I think in today's NBA could realistically come close is potentially Luka if he plays that long, and I just don't know if he's going to play that long. But even if he were to come close, that's not going to be for another, decade and a half? I mean, that's going to be a long, long time before we're even discussing something like that with Luka. So my point is, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I mean, they dropped a pink diamond Max Strus last week for his game winner, and I was cool with that card. That was a nice piece of content, and honestly, a surprising piece of content, considering what 2K's been doing recently. Getting that free card was actually not super disappointing to me. I was kind of pleased about it, to be completely honest. It was better than I anticipated for what we were going to get. But it really frustrates me that how do we get nothing? It doesn't make sense to me. I just don't understand. How do we get literally nothing for LeBron scoring 40,000 points, but we get a pink diamond Masters for him getting a game winner? I mean, they didn't have to drop. I didn't expect a free Galaxy Opal Broad. I didn't expect anything too great rewards-wise, but I expected something. And I saw a tweet a couple days ago that was talking about the amount of locker codes that have dropped year by year in my team. And in 2K20, it was like, or 2K21, it was like 200 and something. 2K22 was 300 and something. They were dropping locker codes every couple days, sometimes like close to daily. They were dropping tons and tons of different locker codes in different areas and different things. Not all of them were great locker codes, but there were a lot of them. Last year, they only dropped like 70 something. And I think this year they have dropped a total of 27 locker codes so far this year that have applied to my team. I think that was what the number was. Maybe it's 28 now, but point being, not many. They have dropped the number of locker codes significantly. They have dropped the amount of free content, in all honesty, by a good amount as well in terms of the week-to-week free content. It has been, and we've only gotten one 2-week event this year, and the one 2-week event that we did get that was actually like some decent free cards was this Path to All-Star, and the end reward is Jason Richardson, who's mid, and the only really good card in this set at the time was this Willis Reed, and I guess kind of this Dinwiddie, but like neither of those cards play for anybody. At best, these are salary cap type cards at this point. None of these cards were good, and this Path to All-Star completed the day before the All-Star cards came out with all the new opals and all the gambling only content, so that basically completely invalidated this 2 weeks of content that was one of the good things that we had seen and something we haven't seen much. It's just thing after thing after thing that just frustrates me. And honestly, I'll say this again. For those of y'all out there who do not want to play my team anymore and do not want to deal with this anymore, I encourage you, legitimately, I encourage you to stop playing this game, to quit playing, to take a break, to whatever, until they stop being so predatory and trying to take advantage of their community so much. I don't have any issue with that. And I'll also say, the one thing they have done a pretty okay job at is free rewards are still pretty good. Moses, Harden, Moncrief, Middleton, MPJ, I mean, even Manu, Larry Johnson, Derek Coleman, they're not terrible cards. Like, there's some pretty decent free rewards, not to mention a lot of good reward cards last season between all the different mode rewards with guys like Tyson, who still plays on my team. Thurl was really good for his time. The end mode rewards last season, like Larry Bird, was terrible. But in general, it's been nice to see the rewards start to improve a bit. I think in terms of free content, especially with this Rush content as well that is coming tomorrow. We know we're getting another Rush set tomorrow. Honestly, the Rush sets on Tuesdays are about the only positive that I'm seeing from this season so far that's a consistent positive, because if we get another Rush set that looks kind of like this next tomorrow with a good power forward, a good center, a good small forward for free, well, that would be really, really nice. And then, I mean, last week it had Reeves and Jaren. That's two really good cards that you can use in your lineup. Hopefully next week, or this week's content that we will find out about here in just a little bit, will be similar. At the same time, it's just incredibly frustrating watching this game mode just fall apart in so many different facets when there are actually good parts about this game mode. Like, for example, the game modes themselves are the most rewarding they have ever been to play, and yet I feel almost no motivation whatsoever to actually get into these game modes and play them. I've played one unlimited game in the past week. I've played like a couple clutch time online games, and that's about it in terms of my team in the past week. I was going to grind for this Austin Reeves card, and I've started doing a little bit of the agendas. I mean, I did the Wild West 3s and Triple Threat. I did the points in the paint, but I haven't done much of this. I've only done 3 of the 30 offline games, and I've gotten a couple rebounds. I've gotten a good amount of assists, but like, in general, I haven't done much towards this. I'm not even really particularly close to completing this Austin Reeves card. And this is like easy free content. I just don't have the motivation right now because of the way that they have been doing content. I personally feel no motivation to load up this game and play my team on a day-to-day basis. I mean, I just don't. Right now, I'm a content creator on this game, so I'll load up and make videos on the game on a day-to-day basis, but I have no motivation or interest to actually load up this game on a day-to-day basis. And I'm like one of those people who actually has a good amount of cards. I have SGA, I have LeBron, I have D-Rob. Like, I have 3 really, really good, really desirable opals and a great team around them, and I'm still just incredibly unmotivated to even load this game up on any sort of thing, any sort of basis close to, like, I didn't play any My Team online yesterday. I might play 1 or 2 games today, maybe, but I might not. I mean, there's a good chance I don't play any My Team today either. I'm sure I'll do some stuff for videos tomorrow. I'll do a bunch of gameplays and stuff, but like outside of my YouTube videos, I literally have not been playing My Team these past couple weeks, barely at all. I played a little bit when the first season came out, when the season started, but now it's just like, I have no motivation right now to play the game because of the myriad of different things that they continue to do that just frustrate me. And seeing them do this, like an unsellable card in the player market, I promise this does not count as content. Nobody looks at this as content. And I don't even care that it's actually a good pink diamond, because last week it was pink diamond Tracy McGrady, and that card sucked. This week at least it's a good pink diamond, but like a VC only unsellable card. Seriously? We're good. And then they drop an MT only player last week, and it's Pink Diamond Zach LaVine that you can buy for a discounted MT. But you can literally get him from free from 2 different Pink Diamond option packs. One that you can get from Unlimited and one that you can get from Leveling Up this season. You can already get that card for free. I mean, it is just absolutely ridiculous all the different things they are doing wrong. Not to mention MT being about, in all honesty, the least valuable it's ever been, because there aren't any good cards you can buy on the player market with MT. I mean, there's some good ones for sure, but none of the best cards from the past 3 weeks have been buyable from the player market. And it's just, I don't know. The game is in a very, very worrisome state right now, and the fact that it doesn't seem to be coming to an end, that this legitimately seems to continue to be their strategy for weekend content, is really sad and really unfortunate to me, because like, I want this game to do well. As a content creator, I want to see people enjoy playing my team. I want to see people want to load this game up. And right now, we are very much not in that situation whatsoever with this game. And that frustrates me to no end. I know this video, in all honesty, did not have a huge sense of direction. But at the same time, I hope y'all enjoyed hearing me complain and rant, because I have not had a full rant video in a while. And in all honesty, I thought this was a good time for it, because literally, what are we doing? I just don't understand. What are we doing? How are we ignoring one of the greatest NBA achievements we will ever see and dropping no content for it whatsoever? But just money grubbing all the time. I mean, there's just so little positives so far this season, and it's really, really frustrating, because even the positives are just outweighed by bigger negatives that take away from them, and it's a real shame. But it is what it is, and hopefully they change course soon, because I think long-term this is an absolutely horrible business strategy, and I just can't see this lasting for much longer, but I guess you never know. Regardless, that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace!